All right, good morning everybody. For Carrie and Christy and Joshua and Jenna and Chase and Serena, and Callie and Haley and Sawyer. Today's Friday the 28th, and I kind of got more than expected. I went ahead and bought a little pack of bees for each of the hives. So hive 1 and 2 each got another pack of bees I was going to boost the colony with. Turns out maybe I clicked the wrong button with Barnyard Bees and I got 2 packs and 2 queens. So I have gone ahead and doubled up the hives, share the bees. My Italian colony on the left is still doing great. Plenty of brood and eggs and everything's been in there. I was just trying to give them a boost into doing some more honeycomb on some more frames. And now I've introduced 2 more colonies and I'm hoping they'll share the boxes. So I've done the queen separator paper 3 days ago. I think they've chewed through it. There's a lot of people doing, or a lot of ladies doing orientation flights yesterday. Looks like quite a few doing them now. So I got to check the queens, make sure they got out, and make sure that they've gotten through the paper. If not, I think 4 days being trapped in there might be too much. So we're going to see how I did and see if I messed it up somehow. Also had to buy a new bee suit. Bought that through Barnyard Bees. My original cheap suit, threading just didn't hold together, trying to get it on and off over my head, so got a better suit. More to follow. All right, so going into the hive for the first time since I introduced the new pack and queen. No idea what I'm going to find. I don't want my ring on just in case they think it's something to play with. Like they are eager to come out. That's not what I wanted. Yeah. So yeah, I got a few new squished ones. A little sugar water for these guys. Alright, looks like most of them have gotten out of the pack, so that's a good thing. There were only a few dead in there from Barnyard Bees. Thank you guys, they made a good trip. From the looks of it, they may not have gotten through to the queen yet, so I need to free her. See if we can get her out of there, if she's still in there. She is still in there. That was quite a pack job apparently. They are trying to chew through the wires to get her out. Come on, ladies, let go. And she is still in there. See her there, crawling around here. Where is she? There she is on the left. So we're going to let her out through the other end right after I confirm they've gotten through the paper. they have gotten through the paper very well. So they are mingling now. Hopefully the new queen is not going to have an issue, but if for some reason they have a fight and she goes away, I'm back to the original plan. So let's see if I can get some of that paper out of there. Then let them do what they're going to do. So I know the queen is still out here. So all I need to do is get the paper out. See if I can get the ladies out of the way. Need to get something better for smoking because my smoke don't seem to mess with them much. Yep, got another one. And you can see that those frames are pretty packed, which is a good thing. Come on, ladies. Alright, let's get this frame back down. This box back down. Hopefully not need too many bees in the process. All right. Made a royal mess out of this. Still plenty of sugar water. Alright, let's get this queen in where she belongs. Come on, ladies. Pull this other cork. And she'll be free finally. And yes, that's the knife my daughter bought me. Hopefully she will just escape down into there, and there she goes. If I'd had more hands, I could have recorded that. But she crawled right out and went down between the frames. Now I just got to get the other ladies to agree. Nobody's swarming down in there with any ill intent. So we'll retrieve those in a few days when I check them again. But everything's looking good on this side. Now I just got to check my original Carniolan hybrid nuke pack that I installed on Hive 2. And I'll show that one in a minute. All these guys will have to get better access, and you can see they're already climbing down in the frames. Bottom hive is very busy, so this one should boost up pretty quick, I hope. So this is Hive 2. Again, this was the one that started off with a 5-frame nuke. And the bee packs I added were just a hybrid mix. Looks like Carniolan and Italians. They seem very passive. Definitely clean. Trying to carry some paper out right here. There she goes with some paper. Let's see if they've gotten through the newspaper here. A few casualties. I'm trying to get the lid down on these guys the other day. They wanted to get out and fly, and I wouldn't let them. And they obviously checking me out. They don't like this red handle. I'm going to eventually have to get rid of it. Notice that about both of these hives. They kind of come after this red handle. Got carpenter ants that come around, and I was going to exterminate them, but they do a good job of cleaning up under the hive, so I've left them alone. I don't know where they're nesting. They're not in my trees. We did cut down a bunch of trees in the neighborhood, so I think they just kind of got out and about. Again, frame from Barnyard Bees, or the pack, and very few dead. Traveled very nicely, or they've carried a lot out. But again, thank you, Barnyard Bees. And it looks like they did not get the queen out yet. There's definitely a lot of candy on that. So I'm going to have to get her out of there. Hopefully she is still alive. No issues. Come on, look out, little ladies. Come on. There you go. They are swarming her. Hopefully that's a wanting to take care of her treat, not a I'm trying to kill you. Someone's trying to dig her out. Just hasn't been able to. Okay. And Everybody's still alive in there. Where is she? There she is. That's her there. On the left now. Front and center. I think she wants out, so we'll let her out here in a minute. Once we confirm that the newspaper's been dug through, and from the number of bees in here, I'd say it has to be clear already. Alright, they're building comb on top of my pollen patty, which is telling me they want to build comb, which is great. And yes, they have gotten through the newspaper, so that would explain all the orientation flights I've been watching over the last day. Look at the bee droppings. I hope they've all gotten out, but that's all the spots. Bee droppings. Alright, so again, I just gotta clear the newspaper out of here, get that mess out, go from there. Alright, so get some of these girls out of the way. Try not to crunch a whole bunch of them or get stung. Okay. But yep, they've gotten through. Gary, they're building comb on top of the pollen patty. Well, it's a waste of honeycomb, but yeah. This paper's coming off a little easier than the last one. Great place to fall. Go down in front of the hive. At least they all know how to get back home. Clear these ladies off. And again, frames packed with bees is what I wanted to see. A lot of brood was going on in there. Few hive beetles down in the traps. I'm not seeing any larvae on the pollen patties. I'm not seeing them trapped up on the top, so I think the colony is big enough to keep them at bay right now. Come on, ladies, look out. I think I'm gonna have to get me one of the metal ones because this plastic one doesn't sit up high off the frames and squishes them as they try to go down. And again, I gotta get something better for my smoker. There we go. Get on out of there. There we go. Alright. This queen looks like she is definitely ready to get out. Yeah, I can't avoid squishing some of them. There's an awful lot of them. So, get the queen down in the frames and hopefully They've been building comb underneath where she was sitting, so she should be able to come out and start laying. They're already putting honey in there, so she should be able to start laying, start boosting the colonies. And then I'll have to ship at least one off somewhere, because I'm only allowed to have 3 hives in my yard, because I'm non-agricultural, less than an acre or less than a half acre, or whatever the rule is. All right, look out, girls. Alright, no angry bees yet. Get the food back down in there, make them happy. There we go. Alright. Alright, ladies, look out. There we go. Now, see if I can capture the queen diving down in there. Don't need all that extra comb on there, but not necessarily a bad thing. At least I know they're building comb. These girls are trying to take out a dead one. So. All right, let's get the queen out. I'm really interested in her coming out. See if I can capture this. All right, so see her come out. Hopefully go down in there. Sugar water. Yeah, let's do this. There she is, coming towards the front, coming out, and she is going straight down between the frames. Oh, she's still sitting there. There she goes. Now she's going down. And taking a few followers with her. Alright, no aggressive action. Yay, long live the queen. Alright, successful double queen hives, I guess. For a new guy, I guess that's pretty cool. So on the right, I have the 5-frame nuke, my second hive, with a hybrid Carniolan Italian, and now I've got a 3rd or 4th hive on top of that, however you want to look at it, with a hybrid of some kind, non-designated pack of bees on top of that. And on the left I've got the Italians on the bottom and a hybrid on the top. So 4 brood boxes, 4 different colonies, 4 queens sharing the workers, which hopefully lasts, and then I'll split these up a little bit and go down to 3 hives. All right. Oh, looks like I got one there. Girls back up. Oh, he's over here letting everybody know where the hive's at. Encourage her to do that down the side somewhere. There we go. And everything's good.